G'day fellow flight simmers and random YouTubers. How you going out there in the gaming world and the virtual world? Well, I guess variety is the spice of life, they say, and I found not that I'm a gamer. I reckon I guess you're never too old to game, but I'm not really into the gaming. But I did come across through watching a few YouTube videos the other day. I found this. I guess it's a game. And I found this game. Yes. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. That's right. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with this. Oh, look at this. Look at this. On cue. The missus has brought me my tea. So, what I want to do is I'm just going to go through it, and I'm just trying to, now, how do I go? And I reckon that I've been impressed. I'm really impressed with this game, I'll tell you now. Because it's not, there are certain parts that are repetitive, but yeah, as you can see up the thing, I'm on level 2, so I only just started yesterday, and here we are. I don't know if you've ever been to America. We're on the famous, I'm using my arrow keys, by the way. We've overtaken this old dilapidated garage. It's even got a phone box. That's how old this place is. On Route 66. Now, I've been on Route 66. I was on Route 66 in the US 4 or 5 years ago, and probably on the bucket list one day is to actually drive on the famous Route 66 highway, which is probably about this big as well. It's actually, yeah. So anyhow, we're, as the title says, car mechanic, and here we are. Now, if I right-click, the hardest part about this game is actually working out what all this does. You know, so that's the hardest part. See, now, you have a look at the car status. So if you bring this up, it'll tell you basically what's the actual job involved. And here it goes, here's, my name's Joanna. I was referred to you by my neighbour. He's a car dealer. I heard that your repair shop has been hung up and running since quite recently. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, my buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil filters. So this is the job that you have to do, which is a piece of cake. And then there's these other tasks as well. So basically refill the windshield, change the power steering. So you've got to drain it. You've got to drain the coolant and change the brake valve. And it basically, I hate using that word, close. Now, I don't know if you guys are chatting. Actually, I'll get out of this. Oh, by the way, this is what I did. Here I use move forward, up arrow, down. If you want to, I found it's more intuitive using the arrow keys. Okay, so I'm not sure if my chat's working. I don't know. Anyhow, let me get out of this. Because I haven't got my chat up. I'll just get my chat up. Aviator, how are you, Aviator? The voice acting, laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get my chat going on So normally I've been racking my brain to get this bloody chat going, and I can't get it on screen. I can see it on the left-hand side. Yeah, how come I can't see it? Yeah. How come I can't see it? What the hell? Anyhow, we'll get back in. We'll get back in. I'll put it up here. That's better. And all right. It's a pretty quick load up time, but yeah, it's a pretty fascinating game. All right, so let's have a look. The chat, that is. Yeah, I can't see it on the left. Yeah, you can see it. How come I can't see it? What am I doing wrong? See, and yet if I see on my preview, I can see. Okay. All right, so what we got to do, we got to bring this little beast. We'll open up the hood, and you can see how things are indicated in yellow. So if I want to have a look at this in isolation, I just left click it and see how I can see things in isolation. So anything green I can take apart. See that one there, see if I need to take that apart, see how it's yellow? It means something else is holding it. See? So anything that's green I can actually hold down the left click mouse button, and yeah, and I'm using my arrow keys here, so if I want to take the exhaust manifold pipe out, there's something else stopping it. So I've got to take something else out, and I tell. So obviously I've got to take the timing cover. But my what I'm going to do is I've been watching this guy on YouTube, and he restores the cars, and I reckon this is the fun part. I mean, yeah, who gives a rat's ass about bloody changing oil? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and also up here, this is also handy, part out, unmount mode. So you can, and you got, so you get up in the top here, it gives you an indication what type of mode you're in, and I hit the escape key and it gives me back to here. So what I'll do is, if I hit the right key and move the car, and see how you got the car lift, we'll move it in there and we'll change some oil. So here we are inside. Yep, there's a piece of bloody junkyard actually. God. So okay, the first thing, we've got to go and put him on the hoist. So we've got to go and drain him. So the first thing, you've got to press this power lift door twice, because the first thing, it moves these arms down here. So if I press that, and it moves it into position. Right, I'll have the sound effects. And then the second one. Now, what we need to do is, because we're going to drain the oil, we've got to get this little bad bugger, and we've got to move the equipment, and it tells you over to the Griffin Tyro, whatever that is. See how you've got these unshaded area, or the shaded area? That means you can't initiate that action. See, it's locked, you know, use the toolbox to upgrade. Now, magically, it appears over there. So, now watch. Now, if I want to initiate this, left click, and use the equipment. And what'll happen, you see a very fine stream of oil coming down. Hear that? Okay, so I've drained the oil, so we need to put this little guy back to where he was, and if you have a look over there, there he is. Okay, so now we have to put him down, because now we have to put some oil in him. This is magic, I tell you. This is magic. This is actually better than, I reckon it's better than Flight Simulator. No, I don't know. Now, let's have a look at this engine, because somewhere around here, we got to take the cap off. I've got to hold this down. And there we go. And the oil. So you left click. And then when it's sort of near the top, the thing will move. There we go. It means we're nearing it. And hitting the escape button. Now, the thing is, you've got to look around and look for the dipstick. Where's the dipstick? Where's the dipstick? It's around here somewhere. It's got to be. That's half the battle, finding things on this. Where's the dipstick? I'm sure it's here somewhere. And by the way, just see how, by moving in on this, see how it focuses in? So if I get out of this, now, there it is. There's the dipstick, right there. I found it. See that little thing there? There it is. And look at that, see? I was just holding down the left mouse button to have that little green circle, and there it is. And then if I want to get out of that, as a little command down the bottom says, escape, close it. So that's the first thing. Now if I look at the car status, I right clicked on the, and if I go over to my jobs and I click change oil, see the tick mark means that I've done it successfully. Okay, now I'll tick on the other task. Now, and it doesn't matter which order you do these, by the way. So the windshield washer fluid, the power steering fluid. Now, you've got to be careful when you do the power steering, the coolant, the brake. You have to drain the old stuff out first, okay? So that's very important. So I'll close that. Now we'll go to the, and you get penalised. If I think it's that one, you have to drain it out. But let's go on the easy one first. Not the coolant, the windshield. There it is. See that little baby there? Now see how it gives you like a, up in the top left hand corner it says part unmount. So what I need to do is I need to take this little baby off, and there's the coolant. So I left click and glug, 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 glug. And there we are, near the top. And so if I right click, car status, other tasks, and there it is, a tick, refill. Okay, the next thing, now I've got to drain. Now to drain, if I left click and hold down the see on the bottom, take off the part, I don't want to do that. I want to see how there's an additional tool with this funny little thing there. If I click that, and you see that, the drain tool. So that drains it. Hang on. I still haven't got this part right. That one there. That's the only thing I can do. Drains the fluid. And then, oh, that's right. Left mouse, click and drain. And there it goes. Magic. Magic. Absolutely magic. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'll click on that. And once again, I'll pour in the coolant. Glug, glug, glug. I'll give it a bit more. That's it. I've done the coolant. So if I do the status, done the coolant. How easy is that? Now, let's go up to the power steering. Drain. There it is. Drain. Beautiful. Top off, left click, and you see that give it a bit more. Beautiful. Done that. Now the brake fluid. Drain the old and refill the brake fluid. Now this is a bit of a trick actually. I'm trying to get this brake fluid. I'm not sure if actually I've done that wrong. I need to get onto, I think actually the brake fluid, if I examine it, yeah, there's the fuel tank. So the brake fluid, I think I've actually got to get under the hoist. I'm not sure. Brake servo, that's it. I'm trying to get... no. Oh no, oh, don't want that. There we go. Done. Beautiful. Now we go to status. Done. Now, this is where all the other stuff, this is the interesting stuff, all that other shit, or stuff, sorry, that's just, yeah, you know, this is where it all gets very interesting. Got to have my Robobo. I've got chai tea, got my Robobo. Now, what do we do first? Oh, well, we'll go through and do the brake pads, belt tensioner, cam gear. What the fuck is a cam gear? Ignition coil, belt tensioner. Now, what I do is down the bottom here, you've got mark, right? So if I want to mark this thing so it becomes easier for me to have a look at, you can either left click here or you can hit your space bar. But let's have a look at the brake pads first. So we'll mark those, right? And we know what brake pads, but we want to know which brake pads are which. So what we need to do, bring him up on the hoist. And let's get him up. Now we want to see which brake pads are rat shit. So there they are at the back. We saw two of them. See how they're in blue? See these ones? They're okay. There's nothing wrong with these, but the brake pads at the back, they're the ones that are up to shit. So we'll go around and yeah, we can see there's the brake pads there, they're in blue, and we got another one there. So what we need to do, we got to take these bad boys off. Love that sound. Formula 1. And off comes that. So, remember what I said. The brake calipers, you got to take those off. So screw on from the back. This is the screws at the back. Now, these are the brake pads. You can see all rusted up. Now, what I do is, see down the bottom it says add to the shopping list. So I've hit the X button. I need 2 of them. So 1, 2. Okay, so now I'll take these guys off. And now I've got to go around the other side. Right, take the brake pad off. And smoking. All right, so now, okay, we've got all this stuff off. What do we do now? Well, we've got to order the parts, and to do that, we've got to go over to the computer. And there's a computer over here. And car parts. Now, because I've put them in my shopping list, I've got all the shit here. Brake pads. And we want 2 of those. So, because I've put them in my shopping pads, it's a shopping list, I can find these brake pads easily. So I buy the part, I need 2 of those guys. And buy the part. So now we escape out of that. Now that I've got them, now we need to put them back again. So first of all, you need to brake pads. That's who we want. Now see, then see over that you've got a ghost thing, the brake calipers. So you just hold your left mouse click, brake calipers, and that gets put on. And then there you see the rims. So now you've got to hold down the left mouse button and I love this game. And look at the. So that's done. That's that one done. Now I'm not sure. I'd like to navigate over that side. So I don't know if there's a better way of doing it, but anyhow. Okay, so. Whoop. I just took the disc off. You've got to be careful what mode you're in. So that's the thing. And then, so you've got to be, see how it says on the top left, part mount mode. So there you've got to be like. So that's done. So what I do now is you go to the status. You don't worry about these anymore because you've done them. Belt tensioner. Let's see how we. Belt tensioner. Where's the bloody belt tensioner? Oh, you got to bring him down again. Okay. I think if the belt tensioner is up, you've got to bring the. Now, there it is there, belt tensioner. Okay, How do we get to it? How do we get to that? The belt tension. I take it you've got to take the timing cover off. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, and then that's, see, these are all bloody tricks of the... timing cover. See, there's something else I've got to take off before I take... Really? Are you serious? I've got to take all this shit off. That can't be right. I've got to take all that off. Man. I must be doing this wrong. I'm going to dismantle the whole bloody car in a minute. Surely I can't take that off, surely. Man. Holy crap, look at all this. Now, how do I take this off? There's a starter motor. Okay, so I've taken that off. Does it get me any nearer to taking all this to get to this part here? Seriously? No, I don't want that. I've got to get to this piece. How am I going to get to that? Any ideas? Help! I'm not going to save this, because I'll tell you what, I have no idea about a car. How am I going to get to... I think I've gone for the hardest part. This is phenomenal. Sway link. What the hell's a sway link? I'm dismantling the whole bloody car. This, look at, absolutely, these, the graphics are unbelievable. Holy crap. Finally got to it. Belt tensioner. Yay! We'll put that on there. I'll put that on there too. This is unreal. So, oh man. Wow, what can I say? This is an experience. I've had to have a drink of me tea. This is killing me. Now, I can't see the chat. What's going on? Okay, so let's have a look at the status. I've got my idler roller and your belt tensioner. Okay, so now I need to go to the computer. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. I'll go to toolbox. I think I can upgrade myself. If I go here, there's one of these is a toolbox, and I'll upgrade myself. Tablet. Buy. I've got my tablet. Close. Okay, so that'll save us time. Where's my computer? Man. Open shopping list. We don't want the Bristow. We want the belt tensioner. Buy the part. Buy it. And we open the shopping list. And we want the idler roller. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Buy the part. Right. And I don't know if I need anything else. I'll be back in a second, guys. Hey, Oxtal. Hey, I'll just go ducking off. As I was telling Aviator, I found this. I'm not a gamer, but I found Car Mechanic 2021. And I know the original came out in 2018, but this one's 2021, and the graphics are like, I don't know how you guys are seeing the graphics, but it's bloody awesome, and it really actually tests you. So this game really is, it's not just about, well, it is about doing, car repairs and all that, but the great part about it is once you get to a certain level, you can do all sorts of things. You can rebuild a whole car, and I reckon that's what I want to be working up to, rebuilding a whole car. So anyhow, I've got to go to the little boy's room. I won't be long. Okay, so let's close this off, close that. Just thought to say thank you. You have inspired me to become VATPAC controller and almost have my tower rating. Your tutorials and streams of VATSIS have been very helpful during the process. Oh, glad that they can help you, Oxtal. Yeah. Yeah, if you've got anything to ask, even doesn't have to be about this, of course. This is just, I'm calling this Fun Day Sunday, basically. So this is like a distraction, but I thought it was, just entertainment value, and I guess, like I said earlier in the chat, variety is the spice of life. I mean, it's. I don't know about you guys, but I get sick of controlling sometimes, or I know Flight Simulator, and I always said this is I'm anticipating Flight Simulator, and that'll be another experience. I used to fly on used P3D back in the day, but after seeing what Flight Simulator 2020 does, well, with their graphics, and I'm all about graphics. I mean, you have a look at this. This is bloody awesome. Look at this. The graphics here, look at the texture of those boxes, cardboard boxes. They actually, it's almost spot on, and all the dents in it. This old rusted out bus, I guess that's probably one day that, yeah. So anyhow, this is sort of a bit of a Fun Day Sunday. So anyhow, what was I saying? We have to fix up this, oh, that's right, I've got half of this motor. I've dismantled half this bloody motor. So, now you've got to be careful. See how this says part unmount mode? Now you want part mount mode, see? Now, what did I actually take off again? Oh, there it is. See this stuff? I'll put that on. So I've got to put all this stuff back on. Hang on. Before I do that, let's just... Oh shit, what's this thing? So I know nothing about mechanics. So if any guys, and look at all this. See all this shaded area? These are all things. Oh, no, better. Now, I'm not sure, maybe I shouldn't have taken that off. So it's still blue, but... I love the noise, the sound effects. Part unmount, I want to know part mount now. I guess I've got to put the water pump. Why did I take the water pump off for? It's this bloody thing here that I need to... Okay. Surely I've got to put that bloody, not engine block, but I've... Oh, man. Ah, that's what I've got to put on. Okay. Now I've got to, and then put the alternator on. Screw that in. Now I can put the belt tensioner on. Look at that. Eh? Jeez. I have the same car in real life, but red, V6 turbo. Oh, no shit. Oh, excellent. Well, okay, so this is an education for me, mate. Like, I know jack shit about mechanics. But this is like I said, it's got my timing cover. Okay, that's fair enough. So, a cover for the timer, I guess. That would be a logical sort of explanation or logical deduction. Okay, what's next now? Power steering reservoir. God blimey, look at all this shit. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, intake manifold, put that all together. I'll tell you, this is magic. Oh, I love this. This is therapeutic, I reckon. Throttle. So a bit of a rev. Are you a Revhead Oxtel, eh? I love that. You love your cars, do you? Oh, now look at this. That. I don't know how that worked, but I don't know what I did then, but I'm not sure if have I done everything? Let's have a look. Yeah, idler roller, look at that. Magic. Don't know what this does. Oh my God, I've still got all these to do. Holy shit. Well, God, if it took me that long just to do the... Oh God. I better mark this as well. Cam gear. Now I think I'm not sure if I've done everything here. Am I missing anything? Oh, I'm sure I've got to take those off. I bet you I have to take this off. Disc ventilators. Part not discovered. What the hell is that? Cam gear, oil filter. Alright, so cam gear. Not sure where that cam... Actually, get rid of that belt tensioner. Man, I didn't know there's this many parts in this bloody car. Holy crap. Anything else? Oh yeah, here we go. What's an ABS module? Auto anti-brakes. Any ideas what an ABS is? Make sure you go into part mount mode so you can... Okay, so that's our part in there. And I've taken everything off. What a goose. That's my cam gear in there. So guess what? I've got to go to unmount mode. Part unmount mode. And I've got to take this bloody... Oh shit. I've got to take the power steering reservoir off. Disregard. Okay, so... Oh my God, don't tell me. I'll tell you what, I'll never be a mechanic. Mate, I'd be charging 18 hours just to change the oil. So that's cam gear. Now, what do I have to take out next? I'll take this turbocharger off. Take that off. There we go. What an idiot. Jeez. Oh well, this is all experience anyhow. No, so he won't let you take that off. You've got to take the throttle off. I never knew there was a fuel rail. Somebody says, oh, you know, once you do this, can you be a mechanic? Yeah, right. Oh, because I do this, you reckon I'd be a mechanic? Doubt it. being like, oh, you know, flight simulator. I'd like to be a pilot. Well, it's not that easy. I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I taking this off? Front drive axle. Now where's that piece? I've got to take this off. Hopefully that... Okay, I've got to take all this off to get to that. Oh my goodness. So there's an... Oh, I've got to take all the cam gears off. And this is the dodgy one. Oh, sorry. Brake servo. Ah, shit. Okay. Ignition cord. No, I don't want that. Goose. I'll take the radio off. Oh God, here we go again. Here we go. How do I get to that bloody blue part? Camshaft point. So I've got to... Oh, okay, I know. So basically I've got to isolate the whole thing. Yeah, okay, I know what's going on now. Yeah, okay. And that's the piece I want, the cam gear. So I'll exit, mark X, cam gear. It's added. No, I've still got to take... Oh, here we go, see? Now I can take it off. Right. Cam gear. And camshaft. Cam gear and the camshaft. Okay, how do I get to the camshaft? So if I take the cam gear off, how do I get to the camshaft? There's the camshaft there. I thought I've isolated everything. Oh, here we go. Timing chain, got to get that. There's the camshaft. Ah, okay. So, no, it's yellow. I've got to take the cam gear off. Nah, what else do I have to take off? Man. I've stripped this whole bloody motor. Any ideas? Anybody? Okay, let's get into this. Okay, got to take this off. Okay, and it's got to take this off. No, got to take the power steering pump off. Take the water pump off. Nah, still can't take it off. I need to take that off. Drain it. Maybe I should have done this. Surely now I've got to isolate this cover. Nah, still in yellow. What do I need to isolate? Any ideas, guys, please? The engine head cover, maybe I need to get to it that way. Okay. So I've got to do all this, otherwise it won't go. But surely if I've disconnected all that, how does that work? I've disconnected all this stuff. The whole engine, I've done the whole bloody engine. Oh, there's something there. Okay, the engine coil. Okay. No, the oil plug. Still in yellow. This Mini Cooper is shit. I'll tell you now. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. This is really getting me. Don't know what's going on there. Ah, there we go. We got this old green piece. What is that? No, it's that. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. Now you can take that off. And there you go. We got it. There. How do you like your car in real life, Oxtel? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That camshaft looks crap. I'll add that to the shopping list. X. No. Now, somehow, I've got to get that camshaft out. Somehow I've got to get that cam. Oh my goodness me, look at these grape colour brake pads. I'll add that to the shopping list. Oh, right, that's how I take it off. Tell you what, this is therapeutic. That goes goes on the shopping list. All right, so what I'll do is camshaft. Oh shit. Oh, 250 credits. I'll buy that. See now, whatever you do, try to get the upgrade to the tablet. Because now see, I'm in part unmount mode. Well, we want to now go into mount mode. Because no, we don't want to. The shockey's okay. So we need to put this back. So we need to put this back. The manifolds. Put these back. Camshaft caps. This is unbelievable. Put that back. And put all this. Now we put all the ignition coils back. That looks all right. Put that back. What is it? ECU type, whatever that is. Brake servo, we'll put that in. Put the ABS pump back in. Put the module back in. Fuse box cover. Beautiful. What else we got to put? Turbocharger. Oh yeah. Got to put the turbocharger back in. Is that what a turbocharger looks like? Anything else? Manifold? Anything else? Yeah. 3/4 of the bloody car. That's all. Put the cam gear on. Bolt him up. Intake manifold, I know what that is, and we'll screw those in there. And put the radiator back on, and put the fan, coolant in, windshield washer. Oh, we're smoking here. Oh, hang on, I hope I haven't. Let's have a look before we go. Cam gear. I haven't got a tick to it. I'm starting to get worried. And not only that, I just saw the spark plugs. Oh, you're bloody joking. And true to form, there they are. Oh dear, dear, dear. There's the spark plugs. Anyhow, you get the general gist of what you need to do. Like I said, it's a fun game. Hours of entertaining. I think the missus wants me now. The boss is calling me. But hopefully I'll do, probably every Sunday we'll probably have a look at this. Oh, cold tea. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Anyhow, I'll leave it at that. Till next time. See yous all later. Ciao.